And your downtime can have a traumatic effect on your well-being. Travel can lead you to question and challenge the norms of everyday life at home, potentially inspiring you to make positive changes. When I feel my own stress levels rising, for example, I like to think back to my experiences riding in tuk-tuks in Sri Lanka as we overtook buses on blind corners, dodged death wish pedestrians and got cut off by countless motorbikes. Our driver remained relaxed and took it all in his stride, as did other road users, despite the chaos. Everyone was calm. After a few of these tourneys, my own worries and bewilderment dis, dis, dissipated as I realized that the alternative responses, fear of road rage, served no one. I try to apply this lesson to my flight at home. You cannot control the actions of others, only the way you respond to them. Number 4, in increases creativity is been scientifically proven that new experiences, particularly ones that allow you to immerse yourself in a different culture, improve the neuroplasticity study of your brain, increasing reactivity in the process. After a stint of grief, induced agoraphobia, Erika built travel around the world to stock part in 7 festivals for the dead and is reading about a book about it. It helped build an author for the dead in Mexico, dancing parade in Nepal, learned enough Japanese to get by in Kyoto and in Madagascar. I got hit in the head by a course. It was on the shoulders of its dancing descendants. She says every now and again I feel a shadow of not waiting to leave the house. But after all the experiences I've had, it's hard to doubt my ability to get to socks. Travel is therefore even when it's wonderful, and now when things go south, it's almost like the travel I've done is a benchmark. I know I can get back to. Number 5 is lower stress levels. Sometimes all your body and mind need is a rest, and where better to chill out than on a sun low somewhere warm. Sunshine is a great stress buster, giving you a dose of mood boosting vitamin D and increasing the brain's release of serotonin, the so-called happy hormone, living world stress and everyday routine behaving exchange for afternoon naps. Less leisurely works and rhythm to make your own schedule can do your mental health the world of good. spending time away with friends and loved ones can add to the free factor. While solo travel can refresh your sense of independence. Number 6, it boosts self-esteem and confidence. Travel isn't always flying poles and spa days. It can also mean navigating roads in excessive heat, getting lost, struggling with language barriers of culture shock, and of which is extra challenging if you are wrong to feeling down or anxious. Anxious. Lai and Laura, Lyra and Laura volunteers that travel have found that dealing with travel stress has helped them cope in their everyday lives. For us, travel has become an unlikely form of therapy for our anxiety by keeping our big travel with context to the smaller tasks in life that can often feel overwhelming when you suffer with anxiety. 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 For example, the relation of stepping off a plane after getting ourselves to the other side of the workplace. Completing a short train journey seems easier achievable. Travel continues to keep our lives open and fulfilled, which in turn leads to better mental health. 7 is an act of self-care. When you're feeling low, it's easy to feel guilty or underserving of night. Think about treating yourself to a trip, whether it's a staycation or far-flung getaway can an empowering art to self-care. Of course, anxiety and depression can make traveling difficult. Anxiety makes me worry about doing it, and depression both says my energy to organize it entails me am not worth the effort. Says David, planning a trip can be a good way to push through that and show yourself some love or give yourself some purpose, as well as the focus and excitement travel planning can bring. Travel itself brings you and freedom to do what you love. Take time to rest and practice living in the moment. To this end, for many people, travel is not simply an enjoyable pastime, but an essential part of fostering a healthy, positive mindset. Please note, if you do suffer with mental health problems, make sure you read up on government advice and healthcare guidance, as well as talking it through with trusted people in your support network before choosing to embark on a trip.